أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. In all nations around the world, civilizations, nations, communities, countries, every group has certain days and nights. Those are important for that community or for that nation. For Canada, for Canadians, Canada Day is very important for all of us. We celebrate that day with a lot of pride. For Pakistanis, for Indians, for Bangladeshis, for Middle Eastern, everybody is celebrating their own independence days. For Saudis, Yom al-Watani is very significant, very important day. My dear brothers and sisters, when it comes to faith, for Christians, Easter and Christmas are very, very important days for Christians. For the people of the Jewish faith, Passover, Holocaust are very, very important and remembrance days because their history is connected with these days. Every nation has a reason to celebrate their days because their past is connected with those days. And they want to inform their future generation and present generation that what happened in the past and why we need to remember those days. Muslims also celebrate days. We celebrate our religious days, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha. We celebrate Ramadan. We celebrate our own national days or independence days and whatever the days we are celebrated in various countries. And then when it comes to the Islamic heroes, people have a question. Muslims have a question. Oh, it is in the Quran or Sunnah or not? My dear brothers and sisters, this is where the problem is within the Muslim community. The other nations don't ask the evidence from their religious books. They just do it because they know it is a very important day. This is the month of Muharram. The family of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was murdered in Karbala. Innocent people. 6 months old child, 17, 18 years old young boy, Hazrat Ali Akbar alayhi salam. Hazrat Ali Asghar was 6 months old baby alayhi salam. Women were dishonored. Their head coverings were snatched. They were made prisoners of war. They were taken from Karbala all the way to Damascus. Their captors were riding the camels and the horses. And these family members of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was walking with them. Imam Hussein was martyred. They knew Imam Hussein is the son of Muhammad sallallahu, the grandson of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved Imam Hassan and Hussein, the sons of Hazrat Ali and Hazrat Fatima, more than anything else. So they say, why we are celebrating? Why we are mourning? Yes, it was a sad incident. It was a tragic incident. It happened in Karbala. But it's in Islam, the mourning of dead people is only for 3 days. Why we are mourning it? It's not about mourning. It's about feelings. It's about how you connect yourself with your history, with your own people, with your roots, with your beliefs, with your faith. It's all about that. It's not just mourning them, crying. It's all about how you feel about those people who gave their lives not for their own interest, for you, for your faith, for your religion. It was their religion too. They stood up what they believed. But we have to have evidence from Quran and Sunnah. The battle of Karbala, in which the family of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was murdered, took place in 61 al-Hijrah. Quran was completed on Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sharia was completed on Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So why are you looking for justification? Why we do not want to connect with the family of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? This family is mentioned in the Quran. With this family, the love and mawaddat, kindness, courtesy, respect is mandatory because it's a command of Quran. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. قُلْ لَا أَسْأَلُكُمْ عَلَيْهِ أَجْرًا إِلَّا الْمَوَدَّةَ فِي الْقُرْبَى. O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, tell these people, Allah says, God commands His Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, tell these people, I'm not asking any reward, I'm not asking any compensation, I'm not asking anything from you for my services, but I want you to be courteous, kind, loving, respectful towards my progeny, towards my family, towards Ahlul Bayt. This is the Quran's command. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam is not asking because he loves his family. It is the command of Allah, because Allah says, Qul, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, you say it. Because it was the command of Allah. It is the order of Allah. It is Allah. This is what Allah wants. But Muslims are asking the evidence from Quran and Sunnah why we are. My dear brothers and sisters, Imam Hussein was not an ordinary person. Imam Hussein is that person who was loved by Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he said, Al-Hasan wal-Husayn sayyida shabab ahli al-Jannah. Which Muslim doesn't want to go to heaven? Or you don't care about heaven? We care. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Hassan and Hussein are the leaders of the people of Jannah. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to smell these two young grandsons like flowers. He said, Huma rayhani, they are my flowers, they are my perfume. Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam said, Al-Husaynu minni wa ana min al-Husayn. I am from Hussein and Hussein from me. You know, one big Imam here in Calgary, when I talked to him about this and I mentioned this hadith, he said, oh, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a grandfather. Imam Hussein is a grandson. Every grandfather loves his grandson. My dear brothers and sisters, because these people consider Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam as up to their level, because every grandfather loves his grandchildren, so Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved. This is not about grandfather loving. This is not natural thing. Yes, every grandfather, every grandparents love their grandchildren. That's natural. But Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is beyond natural. He is, yes, as a natural feeling, he loved his grandchildren. But also, Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam does not do anything on his own. He is completely under the guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَا يَنْتِقُ عَنِ الْحَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. He doesn't say anything except what he has been commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He doesn't do anything except what is commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. His every action is under the guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So his utmost love for Imam Hassan and Hussein is by the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is beyond natural human feelings. It is divine feelings. It is the divine command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't think that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is like an ordinary human. Yes, he is a human, but there is no human like him. The family of Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam, they are all human, but there is no family on earth was ever and will ever be like them. My brothers and sisters, we need to connect with Imam Hussein. We need to remember what happened in Karbala. We need to educate our future generation about the Ahlul Bayt of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. All Sahaba of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved Ahlul Bayt. Al-Mu'mineen Sayyida Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu ta'ala anha says about Hazrat Fatima that she resembled to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam so much that she used to talk like him, she used to walk like him, she used to eat like him, she was complete a photocopy of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Imam Hassan was absolutely just like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hazrat Ali Akbar, the son of Imam Hussein, was absolutely 100% resembled with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The tyrant army of Yazid knew this thing. They recognized them, but they still martyred them. We need to stand up for the truth, and the truth is that the family of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ahlul Bayt, are part of our iman. May Allah keep us with Ahlul Bayt, because they are like the yard of Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam. And those who will be in that yard were saved, and we will be saved if we remain bonded, connected, associated with the Ahlul Bayt. Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala habibi Muhammad wa alihi wa barik.